Hey y'all! So a lot of you suggested that since all of us have now watched Doctor Strange, that we check out another reaction or a breakdown video to kind of give us more insight on what we've watched and what we should be looking for coming up next. So we're going to jump into a new Rockstars breakdown video right now.
Marvel Studios' title card in this movie has been updated. The shots have been
Exactly.
It's all been replaced with Wanda's Scarlet Witch power-up and WandaVision, and various shots of Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I was paying attention this time to how many times we saw him.
The final shot on the M of Marvel Studios is Strange's final scene in the 2016
Oh.
The inner top of the R was Wanda's team up with...
How do you even know that?
This is actually the first time this is a young multiverse hopper from the comics who comes from the utopian parallel, and you'll notice how the opening words exchanged in this film are in Spanish, underlining Chavez's role as the first Latina superhero.
Come on, girl. Representation.
Superhero, her star and blazing jacket has a pride flag.
Yeah, I saw that. For her mother's.
Amor es amor, Spanish for love is love. Now, the book of Vishanti, also from the comics, is a book of positive counterspells.
Vishanti.
Oh.
The shape formed by the window of the same.
Okay.
Oh.
Gap Junction is later described as a space between universes. And here it's presented as a sacred church-like plane, but now in ruins. As if the damage already done to the fabric of the multiverse in titles like Loki and Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay,
exactly.
On this place. And
Pause.
this week, Marvel had
So when the opening scene started, I actually thought this was like
The timelines?
No, I thought it was from No Way Home when they broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was that. So I was like, oh, we're just jumping in right from that movie.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Disappointment.
No.
Instant disappointment.
Yeah. I was like, purple. Got it.
Listen, Marvel loves purple.
Yeah.
When I see purple, it don't mean nothing to me no more.
Absolutely
Because
nothing. It could be Agatha. It could be Black Panther. It could be Eva Strange. It could be
Kang.
It could be Dormammu.
It could be Dormammu.
Honestly, though.
Purple is a threat.
I thought that
Dormammu is
hanging
back there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Purple is a threat. Purple, we're not safe.
Yeah. When the movie started, I thought we were jumping in from No Way Home when they were trying to fix the braids. And I was like,
This ain't it.
That's not it.
No.
Cool.
Hey guys, we wanted to take a moment to introduce you guys to a new product called Liquid IV. It is a hydration multiplier with electrolytes. The company reached out to us and sent us a couple flavors, so we're going to demo them out for you.
All right. So I have the guava flavor.
I have passion fruit.
And I have acai berry.
Got our water.
So what you do is open your pouch, obviously, mix it in 16 ounces of water, and drink it.
Ooh, it smells good.
It do.
Not the powder.
Cheers.
Oh, that's not bad.
You know what this reminds me of? Other like electrolyte type drinks, but this tastes better.
Yeah.
It's it's less sugary than other sports drinks that you would usually get, but it's really nice.
Yeah.
I could definitely sip on this all day.
Yes. I've tried using other electrolyte or other hydration products because I suck at drinking water on the regular. And so, dang.
True.
Dirt. So I always try to find ways to get my water in if I don't just drink straight water.
Right.
Yeah.
But this, I think,
This is a nice alternative.
yeah.
This will be good for after our lit episodes on Patreon.
Oh.
Now the Patreons know
yeah.
we gets down on the lit episodes, and
Especially me.
those morning afters sometimes they're a little rough.
Sometimes.
Get a little cure.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a little bit more than water.
Right.
So this would definitely
Yes.
do the trick.
Yeah, so if you guys, are on our Patreon, y'all should get some of this, This
Stock
could be
up.
how we end the night.
This would be the last call.
So they have the hydration packs. They also have an energy pack and a sleep hydration pack. So I'm looking forward to the sleep one.
Me
I do want to
too.
try that one.
We all need a little bit more sleep.
But probably need the energy one too. We tired all the
Use
time.
the combo.
They sent us these products and we are part of their affiliate program. So that means that we get to offer a special code to you. So our code is What We Watch in 3. And that will give you 25% off if you buy their product online.
25%, y'all.
So y'all go sign up and try it. Like I said, this is an affiliate link, so we do get a little percentage if you guys purchase something on their site.
So tell them we sent you.
Yes, let them know. What We Watch in 3. All right, so I'm not gonna drink
I'm gonna finish drinking this.
Yeah.
We learn the constant among all Stranges, a willingness to sacrifice friends.
You can die if we gonna save the world.
Right. This is the only way.
He actually defines all of dreams as us seeing into the lives.
That's
of our
crazy.
It is wild.
I'm like, it's true.
Cause I've been rich a lot.
Right.
Were the nightmares Wanda gave the Avengers and Age of Ultron visions of other universes? Strange uses magic to tie his tie, a reminder that his hands are still damaged from his accident in the 2016.
I didn't even put that together.
I didn't.
I was just like, I got magic.
I can do it. Why would I not?
People don't like doing ties. So.
And when Strange shows on the taxi, there's a sign behind him for Stanley's.
How do you see any of this?
They have to give him the movie and be like, okay, break it down, buddy.
Stanley's Pizza. Wong shows up, uses his giant remote hands to use a lamppost to javelin
That was pretty cool.
Very cool.
Pulls that eye out with its connective
Gross.
tissue. Looking
Yeah.
a lot like Sam Raimi's hilarious flying eyeball in Evil Dead 2.
Oh!
Their recent deal
Ah!
with Spider-Man and No Way Home. Ruins errant branches, paralleling the ways he remains. The TVA would prune the branches.
Come on, symbolism.
Multiverse. Kind of like how
We love it.
using the Darkhold.
It's your destiny to destroy the world.
Now seeing that picture in the dark hold, it's like that statue that was at the place, the
The
dark hold. It lets me know that it's not necessarily her. It's not
Right.
necessarily Wanda. It's just
Right.
the symbol for the Scarlet Witch.
Right.
My brain was like, how do you know it was Wanda? And it looked like her. And what's she
Yeah.
doing? Like they've been known.
Right.
But
No,
I
it's
get it now.
Scarlet Witch.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
saying.
How long has she been around? I mean, Wanda ain't but what? She got what, in her 30s, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. So
Early
what,
30s
who,
at that,
who was the
yeah.
Scarlet Witch before her?
Mm-hmm. How does it get past that?
That's
Tell us.
what I need to know.
Tell us how they
How?
get it.
You blast the hell out of Camartage, all of its artillery and its archers, leaving one poor sorcerer in pain that she just obliterates, which seems cruel at first, but the guy was also in a lot of pain. You could also read his acting.
Shut up, Eric.
Straps Wanda a mirror dimension
He's
trap
like,
that takes
what?
mechanical music box music until shards jab out at her. At this point, Wanda's fingertips.
Oh, it was so
That was so
good.
good.
In WandaVision,
Yes.
derived from the Darkhold.
And see, for a minute there, I thought that was something that was just going to happen to Agatha because Agatha wasn't powerful enough. But now I guess that's something that happens
When you're
when
using
you
the
use
dark
Darkhold.
magic, yeah.
But I didn't notice Doctor Strange's fingers getting like that, did it?
I feel like. Oh, I think maybe I was looking at Evil Strange or the other Strange, not
Yeah.
ours.
I mean, looking at his hands, I mean, they all busted anyway, so.
Mm.
But even our Doctor Strange with the eye now, I don't know what his hands look like. Well, he's not actively using it. And then I didn't pay attention to the other one. When he was fighting him. If
Yeah,
he
I
had-
feel like there were, but
I wasn't
my
paying
brain
attention.
might be like it should be there, so I see it there,
Right.
versus actually seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe our Strange won't get it because I think it's with extended use of the
maybe.
Darkhold, not like I just need it real quick.
Real
Yeah,
second.
I just want to do just one thing real quick. You can have it back.
Your fingernails just fall off.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
The ground with all these curved paths that snake back toward a glowing source. Kind of looks like a mix of the Celestials, World Forge, and Eternals. But I think we might be seeing Cerebro, Professor X's famous way.
Oh.
Shut up.
I would have thought he was seeing Kang and Loki.
Yeah.
It was a bee landing on America's finger that
I don't know if I realized I was a bee or beehive.
Is this what the hexagons and the beekeeper from WandaVision were all about?
Oh!
Tell me, please. Then they're underwater beside a coral reef, and some of those
What?
with them back in interesting reality with the wreckage of some propeller plane with green flames.
Where?
No, I thought maybe this could be the Valkyrie plane from the first Captain.
Where did you see anything?
To its intended target of New York.
You're
The reality
stretching.
where everything takes this interesting alien setting that also looks a bit ancient.
I think I need some new eyes.
Me too.
Remember, Thor the Dark World
No,
suggested
he just has the ability to stop.
I was gonna say, wait.
There you go.
This is the
Hey, yo.
In this universe, rain and weather patterns are actually artificially controlled, scheduled on clockwork, coordinated by Reed Richards, maybe by Aurora Monroe Storm.
Come on, Aurora.
Change, ensure plant life is properly hydrated, and the people who live here just kind of have to deal with
It's like every day at
Okay.
2:30.
It's gone
Prepare
right.
yourself.
The fact that 838 proceeds on red when we would stop. Does foreshadow how the foolish Illuminati is going to proceed on the Scarlet.
Yeah.
Wish, when they definitely should not.
Should not.
Mordo confirms Darkhold's existence.
He had that Shamar Moore wig on, baby.
Girl.
Them edges.
Girl.
Ooh.
I kept looking at
Oh.
Hated every moment.
Montages the dreamwalking state by stabbing the Darkhold, and Sarah burns crying a single tear.
That reminded me of X-Men, First Class, when they killed the other black actor, like when he sacrificed himself. Remember when they were saying, you remember X-Men First Class? With McAvoy and the younger versions of everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so they went in and found the new X-Men that they were trying to train, and had them at
When they were
the
at the
compounds
house,
when they were at the
right?
house.
Oh, yeah.
And when Kevin Bacon, this is Kevin Bacon. When Kevin Bacon.
I was about to say no.
Kevin Bacon for real showed up and was trying to fight them. He like sacrificed himself.
Yeah, he did.
And he did like almost like the same motion. I'm like, okay. They related?
Tell us we getting it. Go on show us that they cousins.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to understand how easily she was able to destroy the Darkhold though. Like, what was that knife? Because
So, I don't know if it was a comment that I read under our video or if it was in a different breakdown that I saw. But I think someone was saying that the sword that she used was some kind of magical thing. So it
Okay.
had like its own spell or power or something that they could use in order to
they should
destroy
have
it.
like displayed it a little bit more and let
I
us
think
see
it had like
something.
some
It had
on the
the-
blade. It had
the
some
blade
like
that had
runes or
something,
yeah.
the I don't want to call them hieroglyphics, but the markings
Okay.
on the blade. I think, and then they kind of faded away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I missed it. I guess it just happened really fast.
Mm.
Or I was just looking at something else on the screen.
Introduces the 838 Illuminati lineup, including himself.
Yeah, he did.
Baron Carl Mordo.
Is that Carl?
Strange dodges the Union Jack Shield up. Captain Carter, leader of the
She looks so good.
Yeah, she did.
And Miss, meanwhile, is the Kree technology that creates
Mhm.
via cocoon. We actually saw this
Oh.
with Quake in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
In terms of
Mhm,
Mrs.
mhm.
May tying into Miss Marvel, since that is how Kamala Khan gets her powers in the comics. Though
There's so much happening.
Yeah.
going in a different direction.
I'm ready for this.
Reed Richards, aka the Elastic Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four.
You better say his name right.
John Krasinski. I like how he teleports in via this square portal, which is a.
I don't know if I noticed that.
Seems very much like the kind of tech
I didn't even know. I was just like,
He's there.
Incursion, which is a term in Marvel Comics for when universes collide, like a series of incursions between Earth 616 and the Ultimate Universe of 1610, the universe of Miles Morales, is what led to the 2015 Secret Wars event, when all these heroes and villains met in Doctor Doom's Battle World, which is why many believe that the MCU might be headed toward a similar event in a Avengers crossover film, the villain of which, in this case, might be Kang.
Yeah.
Because we saw what may have been incursions in the MCU.
Okay.
Oh!
Intro video in Loki episode 1, and Kevin Feige just confirmed that Loki and Sylvie killing that Kang variant, he remains, led to the sacred timeline unraveling into various incursions, and that's really what set the stage for the.
Now I have to watch Loki again.
Yeah.
The original Kang variant, Nathaniel Richards, was a 31st century descendant of
Yes.
Reed Richards. So really, this is all Kang.
Yes.
And of course,
Yes,
member
yes.
of this Illuminati.
You guys don't remember that?
no.
Wait, say the words again.
So, Kang
Yeah.
is... Okay. Nathaniel Richards is a version of Kang, who
Yes.
was a descendant of Reed Richards.
Or Reed Richards descended from him. Or vice versa.
I think...
Nathaniel's first.
No, I think
Reed's
Reed's
first.
first, and Nathaniel's supposed to be
Oh,
a
okay.
descendant of him.
Okay.
I think.
I mean, it makes sense because Richards, same last name,
Yeah.
family. But I feel like I either forgot that or I
You
never
forgot, because I feel like we talked about this, or we watched the video or something.
knew. Okay.
Nathaniel's a descendant from Reed.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Time. What the fuck is time?
so when did Reed? I think my assumption is Nathaniel Richards is old, like old timey old,
Yeah, it should be old.
like ancient old.
That's
So I need to know when he existed.
Do you want to run it back to make sure we said it right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because how you're thinking it makes more sense, but I feel like Reed's supposed to come first and then it's Nathaniel. Like, I remember watching a video, something about Reed Richards had a nanny that took care of his child, and his child is the father or grandfather of Nathaniel or something like that.
Okay.
That I remember something like that.
Okay. Okay.
One more time.
So we have Reed Richards,
Yeah.
and I remember them saying that he had like a nanny that took care of his children,
Yes.
and Reed's children had a child.
Yeah.
Who is
And
Nathaniel?
Who is Nathaniel? Either is Nathaniel or had another, or he's fourth generation. Nathaniel's fourth generation. So Reed, then child Nathaniel, or it's Reed, child Nathaniel.
So Nathaniel is Reed Richards' grandbaby.
Right, or great grandbaby. That was
Okay.
an easier way to say that.
Because the question on her face was not going away.
Like, how old is fucking Reed?
That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
which let's rewind and see what he's saying, and then we gotta go back and watch the video because if he charted in the 60s,
We should have Nathaniel now.
We should have Nathaniel now, which is that how
Or
we're
it's
going to
coming
get
up.
Kang. Kang is going to be introduced as Nathaniel, which is what I think I remember
Okay.
seeing in a video.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what
This
it
is
says.
from
Reed is Nathaniel is our generation.
He young like us.
He's young like
He young and hip.
Well, I guess my confusion was because if he's Kang, like the timeline.
He's a version of Kang. He's a Kang variant.
Okay, so okay,
Remember, they
okay,
killed
I got
Kang.
it. I'm good. I want it.
Okay.
Thank you, Loki.
We gonna go back and watch.
The original Kang variant, Nathaniel Richards, was a 31st century descendant of Reed Richards.
31st century.
31st, so even further.
Yeah, we don't have him yet.
No. So I think this is where we get Ant-Man coming in, and we have like the quantum realm and time travel. That's all that more that's going to happen. Where this 31st century Nathaniel is going to come into our time.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
think that's what happens.
that would make sense then
So-
if they do it that way.
Okay. So if they do that, do all the next phases of Marvel happen in the future?
No,
It
I
could
think
be a
it's gonna,
situation where they just time jump
Or
and
they
they come
just
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna time,
Or maybe he's
time
pulled
travels
into
or
our
something.
time or
I think that's
something.
what's gonna happen.
Got
I remember. I thought we watched it, but maybe I just watched the video on this. I need to go back and watch.
Mm.
But yeah, I remember he's a descendant of Reed Richards, and that's why I was just like, but he black. So
Re-white.
right,
That is a white man.
that's a white man. Howdy, win. So yeah,
Chair, a green suit, the blue and black tie, looking exactly as he does in the 90s animated series. Actually,
Didn't you say that? Somebody said they were rebooting the animated series.
From that series.
Oh, they are?
I think
Maybe I heard that on my own.
that sounds sweet.
Now, there is, importantly, his gauntlet does not yet have all the
Oh.
We see the Power Stones,
I missed that.
Stone and Soul Stones, but the Mind Stone is missing, which tells us that Vision may still be alive in 838. 838
See?
Strange's fingertips are black, showing the Darkhold's corruption on his soul.
Okay, I saw a black fingertip somewhere.
Woo.
This is the most horrific
It's
death
awful.
Yes. Oh, it was so bad.
The worst possible mistake of vocalizing anything. That scream ricochets around
Oh.
you can see it glowing on the other side of the skin until it amplifies, and goes back into his brain.
Insane.
Glowing out
Ah!
of his eyes.
How do you kill yourself with your own powers? Like, you should be immune.
It ain't right. The betrayal.
Why did you think?
She did.
I was like, dang, we got him and then he was gone.
Gone.
I was like, poor girl, you really thought you was going to survive and do something? You are human.
Baby, you have a shield. Sit down.
That was so brutal.
She tried.
collapses the statue on Maria. At least for Maria, it could be an open coffin. I mean, each of these
Oh!
You are dark.
Eric! Damn.
Charles and Christine get banished to a post-incursion universe, which slowly melts. That melting looking a lot like the way reality
Mm-hmm.
what in episode 4 after Strange broke an absolute point.
How crazy would it have been if that part was animated? Because, you know,
Mm.
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
She might have used the Darkhold to dreamwalk into Sinister Strange. And Sinister Strange tried to cast him out, and that war between the two dragged their worlds together.
Got you.
Killed everyone in Sinister Strange's universe. That could have been the war that he lost, that he was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Over things that these unfortunate souls of this universe
Yikes.
fled into the sanctum, looking for sanctuary,
Oh,
begging this
no.
Strange to save them, and he watched. as
He locked the door.
brings up there is a third location of the Eye of Agamotto, a way of showing the mystical sight that the Ancient One referred to when she touched this spot on his head.
Oh!
Always use disposable.
Wait, so what's happening?
So it just now manifested. What?
So has it always been there?
So that's not the Darkhold. This Darkhold brought out the third eye.
It was maybe he tapped into another power level.
Oh, he just tapped into something else, and the other
It
Sinister
unlocked
had already
it.
done.
Right.
Okay. I hear you. I see you.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third eye represents the twisted evil of the Darkhold, the curse of Cthulhu living on. These two strangers.
No, I like what we said.
Yeah. That's for that strange. We talking about our strange. Yeah.
Color of the dark dimension in Dormammu, which is something that's going to play a very big role as Dormammu's niece, Clea.
That's what it was.
To work with.
That's
Niece?
Yeah.
During the fight, Strange
Niece.
grabs the piano, making that same horror music theme that up until now in this movie has meant fear. But instead now he weaponizes the fear.
Didn't he?
Lift the music notes off the page, each note making the same note it would if you were to play it on the piano. I love this music duel so much.
Right?
Strange blocks the notes by conjuring the 5 lines of a scale. Which
That was that there. He was like, "Oh, okay, you want to play?"
I know music too.
When the souls of the damned attacked Christine, she banishes them with a brazier of bomb.
Yeah, she did.
Artifact Strange tried to use on Caecilius in the 2016.
Oh.
Just chuck that thing. He's a fucking.
A Defender Strange must once again face this moral quandary of sacrifice in America. This time, though, America accepts.
That part broke my heart because it was like we went through all of this and the girl was still like she gotta go.
And this time she was like, "I accept it. Now I understand."
Remember, shares this 838 reality with mutants, with the Fantastic Four. So some version of the House of M, no more mutants moment may be on the way.
So now I'm thinking,
Okay. Wait.
Sorry. Now I'm thinking that if our Wanda dies, maybe that's when the Scarlet Witch will manifest into another Wanda in another universe. Maybe that's how it'll happen.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, it still goes back to where was the Scarlet Witch leading up to,
This
like
whole time.
before she got into Wanda,
Right.
because then it would help me speculate what's
Mhm.
going to happen next.
Yeah.
Like if she is floating in spirit, waiting for another powerful witch to manifest or something like that, and then she just jumps on that
Mhm.
person. Maybe that's it, or do you have to do a certain type of spell, or do you have to go through a certain type of tragedy in order for her to be like, you the one.
Yeah.
I like you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But it could be.
Importantly, he finally fixes the broken watch. The camera transitioning from the broken.
That gave me very much of what Tony went through when he decided to get rid of
The reactor.
in his chest. I was like, now it's like, I don't need this anymore.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It doesn't, it's like, you carry it as some sort of totem or lesson learned or even punishment maybe for choices that you've made. And now when you finally realize this is the path I'm supposed to be on, this is the life I'm meant to live, regardless of what I wanted it to be, this is my reality now. When you finally accept that, it's like, okay, I can let it go. I don't have to hold on to the brokenness of it all.
Mm-hmm.
That's powerful.
Yeah. And you saying those words, I was thinking, that's what happened with Mark and Steven. But Mark was like, no, I'm going to keep you, Steven.
Yeah. We're going to work together, though.
Right.
But I'm going to hold on to you tight.
Right. We're just not going to fight each other.
Exactly. We friends. Okay.
So some things were answered. Some things there's more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Some things were revealed for the first time.
Yeah.
Lots of things were revealed for the first time.
It just always amazes me the things that they're able to see and dissect, and it's like,
Because what eyes do you use? They can't be 20/20.
No.
They can't be these that I got.
Mm-mm.
Definitely not. I wear glasses.
Like,
So,
y'all watch this like 10 million, 1,000
who
times,
do you
right?
know?
Like, what?
in the back, they got the, the copy that you
code.
can. Yeah.
Because,
Do you work at Marvel Studios? So you already know the answer.
yes,
Somebody.
you're just, pretending on YouTube. What the heck?
And
No.
also, how do these people, I mean, maybe they don't retain it all. Maybe they go back and research or whatever. But it's like the information that you retain. How are you pulling stuff from fucking Evil Dead if you've never seen it. How are you
Right.
pulling elements? I mean, maybe because it's the director and you just
They knew to go
assume.
back.
Yeah,
Look,
look
yeah.
for it.
But it's just to know that this little thing has significance.
Yeah.
The freaking star in the Ashanti book. How did you see that, first of all? Second of all, okay, symbolism. But I wouldn't have got that.
Well, I saw the star.
Yeah.
The opening, the Marvel credits, seeing her kids, and I'm like, what?
Now,
I
see,
know.
I peeped Steven.
I did
Yeah.
see it. I did
I didn't
not
see her at all.
The kids and Wanda from
Mhm.
WandaVision. I did not see that.
No, and I wasn't paying close attention last time until you said, "Oh, is it all just him?"
Mm-hmm.
So this time I was like, "Okay, one,
Mhm.
two." But again, it's like when I want to pay attention to one thing, I miss everything else because I
Exactly.
wasn't looking to see her and her kids in there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where if you're going in to a movie, especially a Marvel movie, to pick out certain things, you have to go in with that mindset versus like, I'm not here to watch it to be entertained.
Mhm.
Like, I'm here to watch it as like a study.
Yeah.
And so then your brain is like, okay, well, maybe the intro might be different. Or maybe, the way he tied his shoes, he used his left hand instead of his right. I don't
Right.
know. Yeah, I don't go into the movies with that mindset. I mean,
No.
like, fun.
I go in there,
Mhm.
let me see the story, let me see the
Mhm.
imagery, let me just
Mhm.
get the enjoyment, entertainment part of it, out of it.
Exactly. Then I watch it 15
And
more
then I
times.
watch it more times,
Right,
and
and
I'm
then
like,
you're
then I
like,
can.
On the 14th,
Yeah.
I'm like, aha!
Did you
Opening
see-
credits.
Did you see how his hair moved?
I
Right?
can't tell you how many times I
It was
watched something
pointing
over
west.
and over again. I'm like, oh, I never saw that before.
Exactly.
Mhm.
This makes me want to, like, and even though, like, I said, like, I don't want to do this, but this makes me want to go and find the comic books and, like, get more background on some of these
Characters.
Mhm.
because, especially, like, with Scarlet Witch, because this is going to bug the crap out of me.
Yeah.
When did you exist? For how long have you exist? And how many universes are you known to have existed in?
Exactly.
Right. I think we can do that.
I think the only thing that gives me a little bit of hesitation as far as looking up certain characters is that we don't necessarily know what Marvel's going to do with them going forward.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, even with Wanda, I do want to know, like, her history. Scarlet Witch, excuse me. I do want to know her history, but, like, are they going to come out with something that's just for her?
Yeah.
Are we going to get something else like WandaVision or like a Scarlet Witch something?
I kind of hope Marvel, now that he's brought this up, that they do the House of M, like,
Yes.
do like a Disney
Even
series.
if, like, can it just be an anthology? Well, I mean, the way they do stuff, everything has to be connected, so I don't know if it can necessarily be an anthology thing.
I mean, like, now that we've done different, now that we know that the multiverse exists, I feel like,
I guess it could be possible, huh?
yeah.
Go over there.
Go over there.
Point
It
out
doesn't
the
have to
brand.
be here. Like,
Let me get one off.
but let's
No,
get
that's
this
true.
in this universe, and then over here they're in this universe, and if we have something that meets up and be like, oh hey, yeah, my universe we did this.
Yeah,
That's fine. Like they don't have to stay now in this one timeline.
that is true.
So
It could be a what if situation, but not
Plus.
necessarily a what if.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, just
like
this
it's
is
happening
this story.
simultaneously in another
Mhm.
universe. I think it's possible. They've opened the door for that, so there's like infinite stories. So if we want to see Iron Man again in his story in another universe, we can do that. It can be with a different actor.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but that's just an example of
Yeah.
what they could do.
Mhm.
And again, we know we're getting Fantastic Four. We know we're getting X-Men. They didn't say in 616.
They didn't, so maybe we'll get an 838
We could get an 838
series or like.
right.
line of-
I'm really hoping that was not all we get of John Krasinski.
Me either, because I was like,
So
I feel like that would be such a waste.
I'm wondering, like, obviously he is gone
in that
in that
Yeah.
universe this time. So it's like either we go to that universe and we get everything before, or we see him in another universe,
Mhm.
or maybe in our universe.
Yeah.
Because they did hint that in
Oh,
Spider-Man,
you're saying John as John being
As-
that
as
character.
being Reed.
Got
yes.
you. I thought you meant Reed Richards. I'm like, oh no, they have to do da da da. But I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. You're hoping that we get John as Reed Richards
Yes.
someplace else.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, New Rockstars has a ton of videos out that we need to watch. We're not going to do reaction to every one of them
No.
because we'd be here to the end of time. But there's some more information that
We
we
can
got
gather.
to get into.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I want to see what they're saying about the post-credit scene.
Right.
I want to see what they're talking about with this Illuminati and all the other stuff that they break down.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to watch it and it not be a spoiler for something else.
I think so.
So.
Especially since we don't know what the hell to expect anyway.
We don't.
So.
And they don't always be right.
No.
They could be. Yeah, I was gonna say they could be totally wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you guys let us know in the comments. What did you guys think of new Rockstars breakdown video? Do you think? I don't know if there's anything to agree or disagree with.
No.
I mean, they pretty much. I don't know if you have a different take on something. Let us
Yeah.
know. And continue to let us know what you thought of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and what you're looking forward to.
Mhm.
So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.